committee that will now be in charge of the WFI has been announced. Breaking news. Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur has finally announced the members that will constitute the Oversight Committee, which will now look into the daily day-to-day affairs of the Wrestling Federation of India. So here are the names that we have had access to. Maricom, six-time world champion and one of the best sportspersons that India has ever produced. She will be heading the oversight committee in the WFI. Then one more of India's best wrestlers, Yogeshwar Dutt, is also part of the panel. Then there is Colonel Rajgopal, Tripti Murgande and Radha Shriman. Colonel Rajgopal has been heading the top scheme for quite some time. He's the CEO of the top scheme. And Tripti Murgande and Radha Shriman, they are also part of SI also, Sports Authority of India. So for breaking news people, for those who are joining us at this point in time, the oversight committee that will head the WFI and will probe into the allegations that have been leveled against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, that committee has now been announced. MC Maricom will be the head of this oversight committee. Now, what is this oversight committee and why has it been established? Number one, you know that in the past couple of days, 4 days ago, the wrestlers had organized a protest at Jantar Mantar. There were major allegations leveled at Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh of the WFI, wherein they said that there has been sexual misconduct, there has been arbitrariness, and they are also concerned about the lack of funds that are there in the WFI at this point in time. After 3 days and after 2 rounds of meeting with Anurag Thakur, the Union Sports Ministry had to step in and they announced the formation of an oversight committee. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, by the way, who was the WFI president, has stepped aside. He has not resigned at this point in time. Now, what are the key functions of the oversight committee that will be in place at the WFI? They will now probe all the allegations that have been leveled against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. They have been given a time of 4 weeks to ensure that the probe is completed. A fair and thorough probe will be conducted. And if the allegations against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh are proven, then due course of action will be taken. Remember, the WFI also released a statement wherein they had squashed all these allegations. They had said that all these allegations are not true. They had gone on length by having an 8-page statement in which they had outlined the events. They had outlined all the past instances wherein they had organized events, funds also, and also there was a sexual harassment redressal committee also in place at the WFI. So all these things were put forward by the WFI initially, but now in the last couple of days, what has happened? Assistant Secretary Vinod Tomar has been suspended by the WFI. All the national events and all the functions that the WFI was going to conduct has also been stopped. So the unfortunate blowback from all this is that the national open wrestling tournament, which was supposed to be held in Gonda, that has been cancelled, and that is the main reason why most of the wrestlers who wanted championship points or who wanted some practice, that has now been cancelled. So now for another tournament to be organized in India, they will have to wait for 1 more month until and unless the oversight committee does not complete the probe. None of these things are going to happen. So people who are joining us right now, let me update you that the oversight committee has been formed. The names are out. MC Maricom, one of the greatest sportspersons from India who has revolutionized boxing in the country, she will head the oversight committee. And Anurag Thakur has gone on length in a press conference to describe what will be the role of the oversight committee and what each member will do. Remember, 4 weeks. That is the time that has been given to them to complete the probe against the allegations leveled against the WFI and its president, Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. We hope that the probe is thorough, fair, and that we get a conclusion very soon. All this is the outcome of the 3-day protest that happened by the wrestlers at Jantar Mantar against the WFI. Two rounds of meetings happened with Anurag Thakur, and that is how this outcome has come about. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has stepped aside as the WFI president, not resigned. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates regarding the WFI situation. Press the like, comment, and share button. Tap that bell icon so you know when you go live. And we are also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you.